Welcome back, everybody, to some more FTL with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last couple of episodes, I won't spoil it, but they've been rocky. Excuse the pun. But I want to show some of these ships that I've not used on the channel before, so I'm going to bite the bullet. We'll go back on easy mode just so we can go through the bulwark just a little bit, because it does have some pretty serious flaws. We have 3 really slow crew members, we only have missile weapons, and we don't start with that many missiles to begin with. Rock plating is a distinctly meh augmentation to start with. Let's give it another go and see if we don't get wrecked straight away. There's been lots of very dubious play, especially with crew micromanagement, I would suggest, in the last couple of videos, but yeah. They're trying to run away immediately, and we have a combat drone off the get-go. Okie dokie. Fun. Very fun. So the Artemis is going to have to land on their piloting, and the whole missile, well, even if we wanted to aim for an empty room where it does double damage, none of them exist, so I guess we'll aim at weapons. The one positive with a purely missile weapon lineup, you don't give a rat's backside about what shields people have. That's not relevant to you. So at least there's that. We're going to take a whole point damage there because of all that fire, but what are you going to do? If we can get our shields back online, please, that would be groovy. The fact that our whole missile went down is not even that bad. That's fine. They should be dead now. Yep, they are. Okay, you go repair the engine so that other buddy boy can spend 3 weeks getting around to the med bay. Because getting these guys healed takes longer than Royal Mail usually takes to deliver a package, so this, well, it probably would help if you had the med bay turned on. That usually helps when it comes to having it work as a, healing room. So we knew from our last adventures with this ship that if we get the crew teleporter, it seems to... I don't know if it's set in stone, but it was here rather than here, which would have been significantly better. Distress beacon off the get-go? Sure, why not? What you got going on? Enough to be scary, to be fair. You only have 6 hit points, so if I do this, you should die, right? And with only 2 missiles? Assuming both hit anyway. Gonna hit? There we go. Yep, beautiful. Only took 2. It takes 2, baby. Oh, 2 distress signals too. Just the 2 of us. Too many songs. Go on then. That was probably not a great deal, was it? And we're gonna have to heal that up. So again, give us about 3 weeks while my colleague comes over to help. He's doing it. It's killing him, but he's doing it. There we go. Okay. Don't need the store yet, so we can do what? 1, 2, 3 to the store, but then that's a bit dangerous. We'll do what? 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, so we have another space before the store. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get caught by the rebel fleet right now. We've got nothing going on. And you're trying to run straight away, but you only have 5 hit points, so 1 on the shield, 1 on the empty room should be more than enough as long as they both hit. And now we play the waiting game. Ow, that was rude. Raking right down our torso. Of course you missed. Okay, well, you're gonna have to keep aiming then. You're gonna have to aim at their piloting so they don't escape. And now it doesn't matter which one of these is fired. Either will do. I'm just gonna turn this to not be auto-firing for now, just in case, because I think the Artemis will still fire first. Yeah, it would. Don't want to waste more missiles than we need to. Yeah, now we'll jump to the store. What do we want? Essentially any weapon that doesn't need missiles. And they don't even sell any. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, even the... Well, the drone control does come with my favorite type of drone, but that doesn't fix our problem, so we can't do that yet. Last time we used this ship, we used the crew teleporter, and it went spectacularly poorly, so let's not do that this time. This is an absolute bust of a store. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. That's a shame. I'm going to spend nothing for now, then we're just going to wait. It's not a terrible bribe. We'll take it because it means if we take a bribe, we don't have to use missiles. And if we were like anything before, we get really, really tight when it comes to the number of variable weapons we have. Or ammunition-based weapons, I guess would be fair. We'll aid this ship, though, because they didn't give us a bribe. What do you have? Standard fare, okay. You only have 6 hit points, though, so again, if we aim for the empty room, we should take you out. Does rely on 2 weapons hitting, though. Can we do it? Survey says... Yes, yes we can. Beautiful. And we got 5 hull, but yeah, no, not too bad. Another store right before the exit. I'm absolutely okay with that. We're not going to go there straight away. Just in case we get lucky, there's something like a weapon pre-igniter there. That would be jazzy, wouldn't it? I haven't even seen one of those in forever. They have a bomb and a laser. At least the bomb can't do any hull damage to us. Well, not that it's going to matter, because it never got a chance to fire, but... You know how it is. It is nice that in easy difficulty, like at least Sector 1, the Zoltan ships don't have the Zoltan shield. That's one definite advantage, and you can see just how much scrap we're accumulating. Compared to before, where things were rough. That is not what I want to see. I don't want to see pulsars. You have a lot more health, buddy, so we're clearly not going to use the same technique for you. Actually, no, I tell a lie, we totally are. Rescinded my opinion very, very quickly. Ow. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, so you missed. We're going to change pattern then and go for weapons with our hull missile as well. Artemis can now go for, what, piloting, so we can try and avoid them dodging. Okay, and now they only have 5 hit points. I'm hoping we won't have to fire both missiles, but I think we probably will. I didn't hear any breaches anyway. If this breaches, we might not have to. Okay, they did ooh, that's a good deal. Yeah, we'll take that. 6 fuel, 6... missiles? Yeah, absolutely. That's a pretty whopper deal. And now we'll go to the store. 187. Pretty good number of scrap. We don't have what we're looking for in here, though. Do I want another missile launcher to add to my missile launchers? No, not really. I don't think the regular laser charge is that good. Fire beam is kind of fun if we went, given, you know, with fire averse. Well, we're fire oblivious, essentially, right? Is this really what I want, though? I mean, I'm going to take it for now because my options are pathetic, but that means we're going to need... Well, theoretically, we could do that combination, and we wouldn't need to get any more power. Things I'm going to need to do, though. Let's get a second level of doors. Get a second level of shields. Do that. I think that's where we start. I don't think we need to focus as much on the offense. Get the defense sorted, and then we can work everything else out from there. Shame I can't afford that Zoltan, but what are you going to do? Abandoned or civilian? Well, abandoned would be tricky because Lanius don't need oxygen. So how do you set fires to things that don't have any oxygen? Look at how much red is on this board. I'm going to have to go to a nebula, which is stinky, but we'll go to the civilian sector first. Distress beacon off the get-go? Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I don't want to board that ship. Given what's happened the last couple of runs, I am not doing that. just no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fire's not quick, so I'm probably going to have to use hull missiles again here. And they're going to try and run away really quickly. What type of drone do you have? Not one that I'm overly concerned about. So we're going to aim for piloting, and you're going to probably aim for an empty room. Yeah, they have a beam drone, a mini beam, and a laser that can only fire once. They quite literally can't hit us. And they have a breach now. Well, we missed. I was going to say we could probably get away without firing the Artemis again, but we missed with it anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. If we get hit with this hull missile, then they're done. Yeah, there we go. Not a great reward, but better than a kick in the Bolognas. How is that in the nebula, by the way? It doesn't even look remotely in the nebula, but okay. I'm not here to tell the game what to do. Definitely going to have to go double missile in this case. You have 6 hit points, so you are the... Well, you're not even the standard. I don't have to aim at any weapons here. You have nothing that can hit me. And yep, next hit with this hull missile, you can go explode. Kaplooey. More scrap. Fine. We can definitely go here first and then to the store. I'm not, again, I don't know how this is in the nebula, but you do yours an empty beacon anyway. What a good use of time. What do you got? Anything useful? Swampson. That's a terrible name. Is this a joke? Can I get a weapon that doesn't need missiles? Please. They really want to give me a drone control this run too. But again, I don't want it. Not interested. This is yet another ship. Another store we're just going to have to say thanks but no thanks. Except not really thanks, just blur. Intruders on board. It's got scrap out of it. We do have level 2 doors in this occasion, so let's open up everything. Except the med bay. And then let's just all waddle over towards the med bay. Because I'll very happily fight them in there. Yeah, if you want to go break into that empty room, buddy, you do it. This is going to be a nice, easy way to get some combat experience, too. There we go. Yeah, this is really successful. Beautiful. How much experience do you have in combat? Well, Matthew got some. I don't know how that was spread so unevenly. Is it just based on who gets the kill? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know lots about this game, I guess. I just don't know things. Okay. What we got going on? A laser and a drone? I mean, these two could hurt me together, in theory, if I don't turn my shields on like an absolute numpty. But we are going to have to use more missiles. There's just no workaround for that. Since I got this fire beam, almost every ship has been impossible to use in any other way. But they also don't have any empty rooms, so it's going to take more missiles than it would before. I feel like if you use a hull missile on a room where the system is down, you should also get double, but you don't, so, you know, bleh. And let's make sure we don't fire them both, because that would be totally what would happen. Now we need one more missile. Let's not waste them. There we go. Beautiful. Investigate the station, see nothing. Com-see, com-sa. Go on then. Yay, good reward. Let's go back in the nebula, I guess. Well, I regret that decision immediately. What do you have? A laser and a missile? Okay. I mean, this is a contender for a fire beam this time, if I want to throw the Artemis at the shields, but I'm not sure. No, we probably could in this occasion. So how do we want to do this? Like, well, we'd have to do 3. No, I still don't think the fire beam's the right decision here. I picked this thing up and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use it. But we are also going to be low on oxygen as a result, so we have to pay some great attention. They can't get their second weapon online, looking at it. So I do think we shoot at... Yeah, we'll shoot at the empty room. Please just don't miss with the Artemis, that's really the thing. It is in our engine, which is unfortunate because we have no dodge, but it could be worse. At least it didn't breach at the same time. Okay, we don't need to fire the other Artemis. Stop with your doing. As long as we hit with the next hull missile, we'll take it out. Taking a little bit of damage from this, but it's not too bad. We don't even need to have our shields up if they're not going to use their laser weapon. Yeah, that's rude that the hit is in the oxygen after all that. Let's go repair that before we die. At least it wasn't a breach in there. That's the worst, when you get a breach in your oxygen room. Okay, so oxygen is essentially fixed. Lysander, you should go to the med bay. Turn the weapons off just so I can get engine back up and running. And yeah, you guys can very, very slowly get to your rooms of destiny. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4 probably, because they are so much slower when they're chasing in a nebula. That's a great deal, but I'm not doing it because of our stupid weapon stuff. Okay, we did finally find another store. Looking into the nebula was worth it. Seriously, dudes. Well, at least we have an ion weapon. At least it's different. But I just don't think the ion blast is very good. I think it's one of the worst weapons. But that's just me. Yeah, none of this is doing it for me. But I'm going to buy the Zoltan. And I guess I'm going to have to buy the missiles because there's no sign of getting any other weapon anytime soon. So, Mr. Zoltan, you're going to go into... I'm going to put you actually in the engines so that I can put the other person in the shields. If I had 2 Zoltans, I'd put them in the shield room together, but we don't, so we're going to play the cards we're dealt. The only real downside to putting the Zoltan in the engine room is that they are nowhere near as good at dealing with any fires that show up in there compared to the Rockman. But there's always going to be swings and roundabouts, right? Yes, I will buy 6 fuel. We've got a ton of fuel now. I'm hoping we might not ever have to buy any more. Gee, we're just absolutely spoiled with choices there. Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula? Are you a dead end? No, you're not. Neat. Okay. Well, given that I don't see a shop off the get-go, I'm going to do that, just 1 layer, because that way if we want to have hull missile fire beam, we can. Will we? I don't know, but we can. And that's what I care about. Yeah, we'll lead you to your destination. It must be the next sector. Cool. Okay. every single location we're going to be going to, because these two are dead end together, is going to be in a nebula. Alright, let's just mentally prepare for that. No, we're not going to do that, because we'll probably lose a crew member, knowing my luck. It's just been one of those. Nope, that's a terrible deal. Another ion storm. We will offer to lead you out the nebula because you like rockmen. Thank you for that. Great reward. Yeah, rocks hate everybody that's not a rock, so conveniently we are mostly rocks. Ooh, a rebel scout. Power that down. We're going to need at least 3 for weapons. This might be a time for the fire beam. Yeah, because they're not running away. Can I get away with the 4th one? That's if I do this, temporarily turn oxygen off. I think this is the way to go, because they're only using 1 weapon. I'm going to use the hull missile because it's more likely to cause a breach, I think. So we're going to fire that on shields. Like that. It did cause a breach, which means we don't want to set fires in there. We probably want to set fire in the oxygen room, right? Something like that. There, let's see if that works for us. And then we can probably turn the hull missile off to turn the oxygen back on. We'll turn the Artemis on and we may not even need to use it. I'm hoping, yeah, they're out of oxygen. We can definitely do more fires in the weapons room, like that. And then next time around, we will start trying to set fires in the shield room, because by this point, they probably have the breach repaired. We can't see it, but we're making educated guesses. Thanks, Nebula. And I hope here we will fire 1 missile on their weapons, just to make sure they're offline. And then stop auto-firing. We might be able to kill all the crew. Because they're not going to be able to escape, because there's clearly a fire in the engine bay. Oh, they did get their oxygen back online, though, so we need to fix that. They should have a couple of fires now in the oxygen room as well. So their oxygen should turn orange and then red, hopefully. Let's see what it does. Yep, there it goes. So the oxygen's gone again. There might not even be any oxygen in those rooms, but we're just going to do that as a precaution. And then the next stop is going to be their piloting room, which is really the only safe room they have left. Not very often you get to use a rock ship to kill all the crew with fire without a teleporter, but it is what it is. And they're all done. Why is it so obsessed with giving me missiles? Breach missiles are even slower than hull missiles, but they do 4 damage a shot without having to aim on a systemless room. It's not all bad news, but I do not see myself using those. They're just too expensive and dumb. I haven't seen any shops in this sector yet. We know that none of these are. Maybe this is. We'll see. Yeah, we can attack them. Okay, so what do we want to do here? They're going to borders. So let's preemptively clear out some of the rooms with nothing in it. Like that. And then what we're going to do next. We're still going to try and fire beam this. I think it's the way to go because they don't have any way of healing. So let's put the other power back on. Get out of the way. Turn the hull beam on. The hull missile, rather, which was a hull beam. You're going to aim for shields because I need you to take those down. Okay, they're going to go for the shield room. So we're going to move all of these crew members. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to move that one. Because they'll be distracted. Yep, we'll just have him waste his time, essentially. Let's open that door so there's no oxygen in there anyway. We could just take them out, but I really don't want to. So, hull missile, are you going to hit? You did, which means I can use this fire beam immediately. Beautiful. We may not have to use any more missiles. We'll watch and see if anything else catches fire. Okay, so the shields are offline. Yeah, we don't need to fire any more weapons at them. I'll still keep it powered up just in case, but we don't need to. Close up shop. We do that next. Actually, no, let me do it slightly wider like that. Just in case somebody's trying to repair the shield room. Then we can do what? That. So essentially, their true teleporter is the only thing that'll be left, so they should then come over. I don't want to kill their crew teleporter though, because if I do, and their engines, the ship will blow up, and then we won't get the maximum amount of scrap. So I'd really like their crew teleporter to not explode if possible. Although it may well happen anyway. But yeah, we're going to use our fire beam miles away from the teleporter just in case. It might still blow up anyway, but we'll see. Survey says going once, going twice, 2.5, 2 3/4. Is anybody alive? Is there a rock man in here we can't see? It's like we can't even use our sensors because we're in the nebula, so I can't see who's left. Is anybody alive in there? Essentially, I'm just shooting at oxygen over and over again with a fire beam because let's say there is a rock man in there. I don't want him to ever be able to repair it. Oh, perfect. So yeah, now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, we get Jerick, a Zoltan with a weapon proficiency. You'd love to see that. And I am more than happy to keep 2 people in the weapons bay. More than happy to do that. That gives us a surplus power too. No, we do not have a shop in this area, so maybe it's one of these 2. We don't have to rush to it. One advantage of the nebula is we don't have to go anywhere that quickly. Just a shame a lot of the sectors are empty. A lot of the mini sectors, beacons, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so we now know where a store is. Let's go southeast anyway. Now we'll attack the ship. It's all lasers, so that's fine. Keep the setup we have, I think. And then, yes, hull missile. Go for shields. And then we're not going to fire the fire beam until we know we hit. Ah, we did get hit for 1. That's unfortunate. Mr. Engine Zoltan, can you go back and repair that, please? Thank you. It'll be good practice for you. And now that you have exploded, they do have a med bay in this case. But that can't be the priority to start off with. What on earth is that aiming? Yikes. Priority here would have to be weapons and shields. We shouldn't need to have to fire another hull missile, ideally, but we'll see. I'm hoping that enough fires triggered in the weapons room that we should just have those all explode. We're then going to aim for their oxygen, and then we're going to aim for their med bay. Oh, hang on. Their shield is back online. Don't fire that. We are going to have to shoot their shields. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a breach, and that's even better. So how do we want to do this, then? That, maybe? Try and get fires in both places. Again, turn off the whole missile. I don't want it to auto-fire. Med bay has just died. Oxygen is struggling. Then we're going to change direction slightly and do it like this again. Oh, they are trying to escape. That's not a very good deal. They might escape, they might not, but given that their engines have just caught fire and exploded, I'm going to go with probably they won't. We know they have a breach in the weapons room, they might have repaired it by now. Playing this when it's in the nebula is kind of weird because I'm trying to commentate what I can't see. So, easier said than done. And they're all toast. Okay, perfect. The ship might want to escape, but with, yeah, no crew, no bueno. We do what, 1, 2, 3, and then jump. We might be able to do that. Oh, good, another ion storm. And there's a fight against what? We've got missiles, we've got an enemy combat drone. We do need to keep shields up. We don't need to do... Oh, we should point with the O2 guy back. That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? We don't need the fire beam. We might want to do this and this, if we can get the power to do it. Dangerous, because we have no dodge if I turn the engines off, but I think it's what we have to do. Well, we'll have a little bit, because the Zoltan's going back there, but... How do we not have enough system power for this? 3 + 1 = 4. Oh. Because the fire beam was on the left slot. If we do this, then we can shoot at the weapon. Because I'm not that worried about the drone, really? And we don't have a systemless room, so I can't do double damage. And the Artemis missed. Amazing. So it needs to keep auto-firing. You should then probably go for weapons instead, and you can go for piloting. Oh, well that's just awful. Okay, switch to the whole missile then. Do something. Oh my lord, can we hit anything? Cow's backside and banjo come to mind. But increase our dodge a little bit. Of course it hit the weapons. Can we hit something, please? Thank you. Alright, you're going to aim for weapons, because I want to stop being hit by this blooming Artemis over and over again. And now we're going to be fine. We still might as well auto-fire, because I'm not going to have a chance to get the breach missile back on, so we might as well just deal with it. And if they both hit, we're good. Okay, perfect. Alright. Not ideal how that went, but at least it's gone. Let's get them all healed up. I don't need to power up the medbay because of the Zoltan going in there anyway. Oh, Jarek's injured. I didn't even realise. Let's get you in there then. There we go. Okay, everybody back to your regular stations. Go on then. Apparently I'm a glutton for punishment and didn't learn from last time. We want to go for the breach missile. I was just crossing my mind like, do I really want to run that risk again? I guess we can because we're not as crunched for power this time, so go on then. truth be told, the breach isn't that big a deal, but we've got nothing else going on, so we might as well do something. Might as well get that powered up too. Oh no, my doors! However will I cope? I'm going to wait a little bit, though. Give the Artemis chance to let the breach catch up. Okay. Just in case it starts to auto-heal it, that would be a little bit annoying. I don't really need to aim for weapons here. They can't hurt me. I was going to aim for engines with the breach. Now I can turn the Artemis off and have the breach only fire, because breach will do 4. But it'll save me a missile if I don't fire the Artemis. We really need to get off these missile weapons, though. You can see we're down to, well, it'll be 11 after the breach missile fires. We need just a regular laser weapon would be fine. Just anything. What do you think we're going to get? Drone control again? Okay, well, that's depressing. The Burst Laser Mark 1 and the Burst Laser Mark 3 are here, but not the Burst Laser Mark 2. I mean, we're going to take Flak 1. That's an absolute no-brainer. This is too expensive to use. Burst Laser Mark 1 is not absolutely terrible, but it's not a massive winner-winner chicken dinner either. I'd rather just take cloaking instead, I think. We don't need hull and breach, so I think hull missiles, see you later. But I think our default will be flak and fire, but then we'll have... Honestly, I think we get rid of breach missiles. I don't mind keeping the Artemis around, because we're going to probably end up with a ton of missiles, and if we don't end up finding another weapon to really work with things, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I'm alright with that. I think this is what we should do. Tempted to buy hacking while I'm here. We might buy it later, but I don't think we buy it right now. I think we just repair our hull a smidge. And then get a couple of bars of power. Okay, so I think this is going to be our default then. And we do at least have level 1 of cloaking, so we can avoid some death. But really, we've turned our rock ship into not a rock ship at all. Which I'm okay with. Oh my lordy. What were the odds? Abandoned or abandoned? Thank goodness we're on easy and not like normal or hard. Yikes. Okay. We get the cool music, but at great cost to our sanity. Distress and store immediately. Cool. It's gonna be one of those sectors, is it? Yeah, we'll give them the fuel. 55 scrap is a great turnaround. And it means I'm gonna go straight back to this store. Do we want to grab hacking now? We'd have to sell rock plating, but honestly, that's likely to be on the cards anyway. I don't think rock plating's that good. Yet again, it's trying to offer me drone control. I think that's what we do. Get rid of rock plating. Buy hacking. Get one more level of energy, and then spend the rest on fuel. Done. Okay, yeah, so we're starting to build a pretty good ship. The quest is south, so we'll start heading in that direction. Autobot with 2 layers of shield, and we clearly don't need to use the fire beam for this, so I'm glad we kept a missile weapon around. We also don't need to have mind control open because, well, we can't do anything. But we actually have quite a large surplus of energy, so that's good to know. Stop buying reactor power for the time being. What are you hacking? Oh, you're hacking my cloaking. That's a little bit annoying. As a result, I'm going to hack your shields. Start having that happen immediately, and then we're going to have flak fire as soon as it can. on, I guess, on shields too. The Artemis can then aim for the piloting to try and help with general accuracy. And that was an absolutely fantastic set of misses. Great effort, guys. Well, I guess we'll try and cloak and see if they try not to hack us while it's happening. Okay, so we did hit their piloting. The Artemis can now switch to shields. And I don't want you to auto-fire. You're going to wait until the missile goes first. Like that. Okay, and now we can start firing missiles. Oh boy, a fire, that'll be really helpful, he lied. Oh, they just snuck one hit in, I think, before our shields came back up too. You can probably aim at weapons now. That's fairly safe. Yeah, this time they didn't. Yeah, their beams just happened to match up right, perfectly timed. Which was a shame. What are you gonna do? Really? You had 3 shots and you missed across the board. Try again. Come on. Like, please? I get the flat cannon's not that accurate, but this is painful. There you go. 3rd time's the charm. Wasn't even worth it. We should probably, with 35, do that. Get a second layer of hacking. Because level 1 hacking is kind of doo-doo. It's fine, it just doesn't hack for long enough to be generally that useful. Ah, we don't have 30 scrap. We'll just offer to help them. They said no and are now trying to murder us. That's fair. That's a nice, reasonable reaction. You only have 1 layer of shields. That's fun. So based on that then, let's hack... Let's hack piloting, because that'll make their evasion drop to 0. Applying. Black's then going to go on shields, and the Artemis will aim on the piloting once. We could also, theoretically, mind control that guy. Because we can see him. Okay, that works. Shouldn't need any more missiles. That's gonna hurt, isn't it? Ow, that did hurt a lot. Okay, well, you're trying to escape, and we can't be having that, so... Let's aim for your engines. And there was a... I think there was a breach in there. Not that that's going to be as helpful as it would normally be, but I'm still not going to say no to it. That offer kind of stinks. I don't want it. I also realized I have a guy sitting in the med... How long have you been in the med bay for? Well, you shouldn't have been. Oh, dear. It's fine. Everything is fine. I told you, micromanaging crew is not my specialty. Let's get all of our systems back up and running, please. Thank you. And then start... Oh, it's because I've somehow saved that you need to be in there. Well, that's my error, isn't it? At least we caught it before we died, so there's that. We can do... Store, quest... Not really sure what we'll be looking for at the store, but we'll see. I have 5 crew members, so on that occasion I was okay with taking that risk, but nothing happened, so meh. What is with the shops? They're so cursed. No, I'm not running 2 fire beams or any other things that require missiles. What is this? I guess we'll fix our ship a smidge. And go to the quest. And they repaired... That's another shop. Oh, the pain. Oh, man, I wish I could afford you weapon pre-igniter, but that is not happening here. Oh, sad. We can't afford anything. And of course, the one shop that has the weapon pre-igniter is on a run where realistically we'd never get it. Defense drone, eh? Well, that's not going to work for me, so we might as well turn the fire beam on. And you're going to shoot down my hacking doodah, aren't you? Okay, so temporarily, you're going to go, Mr. Rockman, into the sensor room. At least I can see people to mind control. Not mind control, cloak. Brain! That's not mind control. I know there's an eye. But I think that's what I did in the battle. I was like, why can't I cloak? Because that's not mind control, that's cloak, dum-dum. Oh, boy. Well, we're gonna cloak, because we just saw that the missile fired. Wow! Sometimes bad play is bad, and it still hit me anyway. Neat. And now we have to play the match up the timestamps game, so the flak can fire now. Doesn't really matter where you aim. We do have system repair drones, which is going to make this less effective than it would be otherwise, but it's better than nothing. If we can set enough things on fire, it should at least slow them down. Okay, that's a few things on fire. Do I want to turn the Artemis on to shoot the drone control down? I probably should. And then, yes, the flat cannon's definitely still going to be aiming for... Ooh, nice. So the missile missed when I wasn't cloaked, but it hit me when we were cloaked. Okie dokie. I was going to aim at the drone control, but I'm just going to aim on the shield again. Oh, we can't. The drone's back up. Okay, fine. We'll turn the fire beam back on. It's fine. So, what do we want to do now? Do we want to let that flak fire? Yeah, we should, because by the time that flak's ready again, fire beam should be just about ready. Because it's clearly one of those fights we're just going to constantly keep hammering on their shields. Like that, and that'll set their doors on fire as well. So they should have a harder time getting out. Yeah, so their doors are down. You hit me in the oxygen and breached. That's incredibly rude. I guess our guy that was sitting unnecessarily in the in the other room can now come back. Yeah, every time I cloak, the missile hits me. What's that all about? This is a setup that's really anti my setup. Because, yeah, the defense drone keeps trying to shoot my flak. And my fire beam is only so effective given... Ooh, our guy nearly died. Oh my... Are you kidding me? I just repaired it and another breach comes in. Oh, okay. You... and you. Get in there and repair it with all of your hit points. You, go heal. You, go heal. I'm glad you spent all that time... Sorry, Lysander, you spent all that time repairing oxygen in the breach just to then immediately have it blow up again. Now you guys can come back and heal. And in about 3 weeks' time, we'll be able to continue this run. Could you imagine how long this would take if this wasn't this layout? If this was any other layout, let's say it was like the Federation B. Like, we'd be spending legit minutes trying to heal every time, which is just craziness. Anyway, everybody's healed. Get back to your correct locations. And remember, you have cloaking, not mind control. Try and get something in this run right. Please. I'm just going to take the scrap on that. It has drone control. Again, I don't know what it has for drones. I'm not even going to run the risk. We don't match up well against drones, I guess. Hacking is okay. Drones are kind of terrible. I'm going to hack your weapons because I don't want to get hit by that giant missile launcher. Fire beam's not going to be very useful here, is it? But the Artemis again. Just not the zone for a fire beam. But it's not like we exactly had a choice either. I'm going to let that beam fire, but I'm definitely not letting the missile fire. Okay, and with shields down, now the flak can go to work. They're gonna try and run away. I was gonna say, maybe we don't need to have that missile fire, but we will as a precaution, because I don't want them to escape. And because it's a pulsar, we can't just jump, so we're gonna have to give it a moment and see what it annoys us with. Oh, it gave us a 3 timeout on our shield. Rude. Many things, but it's incredibly rude. Let me open up my orange juice. Beautiful. Yeah, we don't have room to go to another beacon before we leave. Yeah, let's attack the rebels. At least they don't have any drones. So we're going to go to hacking their weapons because they only have 1 bar of shields again. Don't auto-fire because we're going to turn the fire beam on this occasion. We're okay with their regular laser weapon firing. Again, we'll let that happen. And then we're going to start the hacking process to make sure they never fire that missile. And we want to go for shields. Wow, what a big whiff that was. At least we should hopefully have some fires in there. Okay, we finally at least hit the shields. That's something. Okay, well, clearly their weapons are going to fire this time. So now we'll cloak. They do have fires going on. And now we want to go for their clone bay and their oxygen. At least we missed on this occasion. Thank goodness that we at least had that missile miss. Flak can now go for the oxygen. So the fire beam actually can change tack a little bit and do this. Actually, no. We'll still kind of do something similar. We still want both these rooms if we can to get them to both catch fire. That's really the end game there. Okay, so now we shouldn't need to fire the flak anymore. So we should, because they only have 2 systems left, we should be able to get them to just run out of troops in there. But if we really wanted to, we could take this Zoltan and take a look and see what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, they are in big trouble. Their clone bay is starting to be repaired. Well, they're trying to, but the fire is killing them, so it's not happening. Because of that, they may well have... No, they were still good. Okay. No, we're still good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, they are still trying to repair the clone bay, but they have almost no oxygen in there either. We want to make sure they do not repair that. They're still trying their best. Yeah, they might have their ship blow up here. It's going to be really touch and go. Yeah, it did. Their ship's going to blow them up. Oh, no, they might die of asphyxiation. Oh, this is going to be close. Fire beam. Aim for the guy. Oh, yeah, the clone bay's back up. So, yeah, if we take out their clone bay, which we're going to have to do, it's fine. We'll just take them out. That was a lot of work for them to not just all die, but whatever. It's fine. Well, that was rude. I guess we were trying to steal from them, so we get, you know, we got what we deserved, but still rude. Can we repair this before we run out of oxygen in this room? Come on, Zoltans, you can do it. There, look at you guys. Next sector. Sure, let's go to I don't want to deal with Zoltans. I'd rather deal with the rebels. Store off the get-go, sure. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a second store with a weapon pre-igniter. Wouldn't that be awesome? No, we're not that lucky. Oh well. Do I want another beam? No, I don't want a whole beam. All of this is not what I want. Yeah, nothing in here does what I'm looking for. Let's grab some fuel then. I'll grab a couple of missiles just because I don't want to run out. We have nothing to sell. Do that. Just so we have a little bit more going on for our cloak. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep progressing. We could have healed our hull a smidge, but I think we're fine. A merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. It's on the way too, so that's kind of convenient. Well, we're going to go to this distress beacon first. Risky, but we will do that. They gave us map information. Ugh. Not worth it. Well, let's hope we get some fuel, because this is going to be tricky. Yeah, we'll look around. It's the fake flagship, so... This flagship is arguably more dangerous than one of the phases in the main thing, because the missile... Like, the weapons are connected. They aren't in rooms that you can't reach. So there are definitely advantages to this ship that they don't have normally. But at least now we have all 3 weapons powered up. That's going to make a big difference. We're going to start off, though, because they like to board us. Just by just emptying out all the oxygen in the intermediary rooms. And we're going to hack... we're going to probably hack shields. Because you can't hack both weapons at the same time. Oh, that's an interesting room you've chosen to go into. Sure. Yeah, we'll let you do that. I'm just going to ignore them for now. Remember, you don't have mind control, it's cloaking. I'm just saying it to myself now so I don't forget. Yeah, I'd rather you didn't try and blow that up, but it's fine if you do. Yeah, they're going to come in and visit us in the weapons bay, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Fire beam is now at a point where I think it's good to start hacking. Flak can now go hit that. Artemis, I'm going to have you attack their weapon just so they don't do anything. And then the fire beam, we need to make sure it lands where they're trying to heal. I'm going to do that. Perfect, so we should have fires going on theoretically there. And then I'm going to dodge. Zoltan, you're going to leave. And I think... do that. And then close the door. So they're dead. We want to auto-fire missiles again? Probably not. We'll definitely auto-fire flak, though. Yeah, then I'm trying to fight to get out of it. Wow, what a whiff that was. Close all the doors on the ship. Don't auto-fire, please, just in case everything misses. It did not. I should try and set that on fire. Like that. Go back to your original positions. Thank you very much. Get the cloaking back on. We're just going to do that so nobody else can enter that room. Yeah, there you go. Now they're going to have to deal with fire. We're not going to try and kill all the crew here, as may be quite obvious, but I just want to point out the fire in this case was just so that they couldn't heal. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so the second flagship is toast. Why does it keep giving us missiles? I don't need breach missiles, I assure you. But yes, with the second flagship, while it was not yet finished, doesn't make the battle any less of a victory, and you crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of material, metal, drones, and even the unusual object or two. We delay them by 2 jumps. We did the Federation Cruiser quest, not that it matters because we already have them unlocked. It's a very early thing to unlock. Yes, we have breach missiles again. But it's better to have it and not need it than vice versa, I guess. And because they've been delayed so much, we can really jump around a bit. We do have to be a little bit careful because this is the only way of getting back and forth. So I'm thinking we go down quest and then we'll kind of gauge from there where we want to go. Yes, we're going to demand the surrender of your goods because we need them more than you do. What do you have? You're trying to run away, I know, but you have two offensive drones. Okay. A bomb. There's a lot going on with this ship. It's pretty good. So we should try and hack. I guess we should hack their shields so we can attack anything we want. I am going to fire 1 missile at their piloting as well right off the get-go. And that's going to start working immediately. I am going to cloak straight away, even though the bomb hasn't fired yet, because I want to make sure our shields are high as possible for all the other shenanigans that's going on. Aim at shields, please. Like that, and then the fire beam should have some options. We shouldn't need any more missiles, but flat go back to shields, please. And then as soon as that's down, perfect. Do that, please. 2 fires in the shield room is pretty good. And the guy in there is dead. Okay, perfect. So turn the flak off as well. Fire beam is just going to try and wreck their oxygen. And if we can try and cause a fire in the weapons room too, that would be a happy bonus. We'd have to be a little bit careful here because it's very, yeah, anything else that catches fire is going to blow their ship up. So we might not be able to get the ship bonus. Actually, I'm not even going to try because they just healed their med bay. I don't want to take a risk of any damage. Oh, we didn't even have to fire a flak anyway. An anti-combat drone, something else I don't need. Ion pulse, no thank you. I'm going to pass on that one. Yeah. Well, okay, we got another human. I had to think about that. I don't really have a purpose for you, so you're going to go in sensors. Although you are good with weapons. But Matthew is better, so... Sorry about that. So we do what? 1, 2... This layout's rubbish. Having that 2 jump delay is not really that helpful in this sector. Just not a layout that really jives for us. Really, another anti-combat drone? I don't want them. Why do you keep giving me these things I don't want? If only we could get the weapon pre-igniter now, huh? I don't have enough fuel to start playing the Dance of Death up here, really, but we're going to do it anyway, because I'm crazy. Two layers of shields. And you also have a drone. You have 2 drones. It's only a repair drone. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Anyway, we're clearly going to go for shields again because it blocks everybody in the middle there. And they are Laser McLaserface, other than that, so... Aim at shields. Aim at piloting. Cloak. And in your case, we're probably going to have to aim at the drone control as well. And then Firebeam is going to go in all the places they hate. 5 missiles, I'll take it. Considering we're still having to use them. Not really because I want to, but needs must. I was really gambling that one of those would be a store. It's not, so we're not even going to try and go further. Gamble was very unsuccessful. Well, you're not very useful, Mr. Firebeam, right now, so... I think it'll be Flak and Breach. And they're going to try and run away. This is not a very scary ship. This is just one of those weird ships on easy you get that's just got nothing going on. But purely... Oh my word, everything missed. Are you kidding me? Yeah, because everything they're going to try to do is to run away. I am still going to throw a breach missile at them. There we go. We should only have needed that one. Yeah, they're absolutely toast. Thank you for trying. Thank you for playing the game of Splody Boy. Gonna hold on to the scrap, hope we get a store. We got some fuel off that guy, which is very convenient. And some fuel there too. Okay, so we're not desperate again. We are not going to an abandoned sector again. Oh heavens no. Cool music, but absolutely not. I don't see a store, so... do that. I'm not even going to power everything up yet. I'm going to do that. Any dead ends of doom? No, not really. Okay, good. Yeah, we probably don't need a third layer of shields for this. Might be worth using using our drone for hacking, though. Beautiful. And then after our second fire of flak goes in, we'll then have a nice roasty toasty time. There we go. 5 fires is not bad. In a room that they can't get in or out of, so somebody's just bitten the dust. Ow, they hit me. That was rude. Do we need to fire more flak at them? I'm gonna leave it powered up but not auto fire it. I don't think we'll need to. I don't think they have any way of dealing with the fun that they're going to get. So I'm going to say no on the using more flak for now. We are going to get hit probably by that missile though. Yeah, we did. Ooh. Okay, great deal. I will do that. I know I could just wait, but for the sake of your own time, I'm not going to. We're just going to say thank you, take the great trade, and then leave. 3 layers of shields? What is this? Show-offs. And they have hacking as well. Okay, well, let's go. We know the rules. Go hack the shield. They're hacking our oxygen. Isn't that rude? What type of drone are you that's going to come in? Can I dodge you by cloaking? I don't even know. Yes, I can. Neat. Well, that was a great decision then, wasn't it? So normally I'd aim for the shields, but I'm tempted to aim at the drone control on this occasion. Yeah, we'll do that for now, and we're not going to auto-fire it, because I don't want all that drone shenanigans going on right now. I don't want to get ioned. I am going to turn on our Artemis, though, and I'm going to shoot the shield just so we have a chance of getting through. Okay, well, if you want to go in the hacking room, I guess there are worse places you could go. Can you go there and annoy him? Just keep him busy. Oh, that's not good. They've hacked our oxygen, and it is now on fire, so... That's not fun at all. Okay, cool. I guess we're going to wait then until the oxygen in that room dies out, and then we'll go repair it. Really? You missed? Okay, let's see if we can hit with our flax then. Not adequately. Please get in there and stop our doors from catching fire as well. That would be pretty good if you'd stop that from happening. We'll deal with the breach afterwards. Okay, we can have fires. Well, we got fires for a little bit until it turned everything off, I guess. So, it's not too bad. You want to keep turning our hacking off, you go for it, sunshine. Okay, you get in there if you can. I know you're going to have to break through, but you're immune to that fire, so you might as well try. This Zoltan needs to leave. That was awful timing. Please don't kill my Zoltan. Oh my word, that was close. You're going to come in here and wreck things again, so I'm just going to turn this on. Still breaking through that door. Oh, well, it turned off all my weapons. Okay. Well, I guess we'll play the waiting game then. You know what? This is going to take so long. I'm just going to jump and get out of the way. I'm hoping this isn't going to be Doom. Okay, it's not. Rock crew, you're just going to get things done. Beautiful. You're going to go heal because I don't want you dying of asphyxiation. As my alarm goes off. Ignore that. Ah, dear. Yeah, please fix the oxygen for the love of good gravy. Okay, get out of the way. I know there's a breach. We still have to contend with that. These doors can at least be closed now. Go sit there. Go sit there. Once Matthew heals up a bit, we'll go and use him along with the Zoltan to repair that breach. Okay, you two go in and fix that. I don't want to run the risk of them walking through there and dying. That's why I'm not having them recover at the moment. You three can, though. Marcus, meanwhile, at full health, just like, what's going on, guys? Why is everything poop in the bed? Okay, everybody's going to get healed up. Even Markle. And Lysander, I guess, will heal too. Kind of deserve it. You've just stopped us from all dying of asphyxiation for, what, like the third time in 4 runs? Aye. Everybody back to their place, please. In this game, sometimes it's just about knowing when to fold them. Still don't see a shot, but I really don't want to spend a ton of scrap. We need a far better weapon than what we have. And we're going to get boarded right after we just repaired everything and moved everybody back. That's rude. Do that as a baseline and we'll see where they land. So we want to turn our flak on, our med bay off. They are definitely a candidate for the fire beam. Do we want to hack them? We probably should. Hacking their shields is not that useful here because it's a corner room. Could always be a complete laugh and hack their medbay and kill them. But, not sure that's the right decision. No, we'll hack their piloting. No, we will not do that. We're going to hack their... No, we're going to hack their shields and be boring. Okay, they brought 2 mantises into the engine room. Well, I don't like that, so let's get you out of there. They might crunch a number or 2 off that, but it's fine. Start hacking. Black beam can now go for the shields. And miss absolutely everything. Cool. Okay. Oh, they're gonna go in the door room. That's an interesting decision. Open that up so they don't try and break the door in for the oxygen afterwards. Come on, flat beam. You can do better than this. Okay, they went back. They went to heal. It makes sense considering we've not had any chance to do anything. Now we can. Cause lots of fires, please. I would have liked to cause them in the shield room too, but you know how it is. Do fire like that next time, I think. Because, yeah, clearly we're not going to kill the crew here. I think they're too busy to deal with boarding me anymore. Oh no, they're going to try to. Yeah, now they're too busy again. Yeah, this ship has a lot of health. But they also can't go in and heal anymore, so we can probably turn the flak off for now, at least off auto fire. Do that. They're probably going to... Yeah, their ship's probably going to die before we could ever use their crew for anything, but... Maybe we'll get lucky and their crew will die first. Nope, doesn't look like it. This mantis somehow managed to clear the fire. I don't know how he did it, but credit to him. Credit where credit's due. Now, the question is, will all his ship systems die before he does? It's going to be close. Gonna be close. Engines or mantis? Mantis. And yeah, we'll take a... I don't really want another Rockman, but it's better than not having a Rockman. I guess we'll put you in the engine room. Oh, that ship's done. Sorry about that. The fire, it is hard to control. Still big nothings. No store of any kind. I have enough that if a guy dies, it's fine. Okay, we got Maloney, the mantis. Maloney, I'm just going to put you indoors. I have nothing for you to do. I'm sorry. We have a full 8 crew members. Not a single one of them is an NG, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. And clearly we're going to have to spend some scrap now. Get at least 1 bar. No, we're going to have to get 2 bars. Get 2 bars and get my 3rd level of shield up. We already had the shields. We just couldn't afford to run them. Gonna jump back to the middle of the sector and hope we see a store, though. I'm still looking for a store. I guess we'll power up the Artemis as a precaution here. Yeah, you have a halberd beam, which is a reasonably good weapon. One I wish I had. Nah, not really. It's not a great... Well, it's actually not a bad combo now we have the flak one. Beforehand, it would have been terrible with just missiles, but... Gotta do the standard. We're gonna hack the shields. And then we're gonna start hacking the shields. We're gonna flak the shields. We're gonna Artemis piloting in the hope that it then means that, you know, everything else hits more. Beautiful. Then I'm going to stop firing the Artemis. And we're going to duck those lasers. I do not want them. And Firebeam, you are going to be best suited, I think, just hitting shields predominantly. And you happen to cause a fire in the weapons room too, so that's always a bonus. We don't need to flak the shields room. Flak oxygen, please. Okay. You shouldn't need to auto-fire anymore either. And Firebeam is going to come up to weapons. There we go. So yeah, essentially everything is pretty much on fire at this point. That's a terrible deal. Absolutely not. Come on. They're going to repair piloting because there's no fires in there. But we're going to fix that next time around, I think. Yeah, he's having to just sit in piloting because there's nothing else he can do. It's a question of which one's going to happen first. Is he going to die from fire or is he going to die from lack of oxygen? Well, we've just made sure it was the fire. What a nice amount of scrap. Still no sign of a store. Oh, intruders on board. We hate to see that. Especially because I think they're mantis too. Okay, well, we don't mind fighting them. We just don't want to fight them here. So we're going to do that, and then have Mr. Zoltan and other Mr. Zoltan, you're going to run away because you are terrible in combat. You three are going to come over and do the fighting. No, I tell a lie. You're going to come and help with the pilot. You're going to come do the fighting because you're a mantis and you're good at it. And then third wheel over here is going to move as well. I guess we should close this door. Yeah, do that, because that should then slow down what they want to do. Yeah, they should now all come to the med bay. Okay, perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it. And the med bay's turned on because there's... Even though there wasn't meant to be a Zoltan in there, there was a Zoltan in there, so it's fine. Close all the doors, so we don't die of asphyxiation. Okay, perfect. And everybody can just move back to their correct location. Except Markle. You're on like a tiny amount of not perfect health, so... And Allison is too. Allison, you get over here too. There you go. Okay, everybody get back. Alright. Smooth, smooth. Still no sign of a store. Where, oh where, is this store? Open every door except that one. These. That, and that. Again, just trying to keep the general oxygen level down for when the fire rocks up. Do you not have a place to go, King? Where were you allocated? I'm gonna put you in engines. I guess I just never gave you a place to go. Anyway, it's fine. Do we want to hack anything here? Yeah, we probably should. They're gonna board us as well as they're being fired. That's a very strange set of decisions, but it's fine. We might not have to run the Artemis missile here. We'll see how it goes. You should probably move so you don't die. Or you can just close this up, because I didn't mean to actually have you flooded either, but it's fine. We'll heal you after the fact. Beautiful. Miss absolutely every shot. That's exactly what we want. We don't need this many shields. Let's turn on our engines for more dodge. Oh, they're in our med bay. Whoops, didn't even notice. That's a shame. Had I noticed they were in there, we would have done the fighting in there, but it's fine. I'm actually okay then with... Yeah, them having to run over... Okay, they're running over to piloting. That's okay. That's genuinely absolutely fine. So we're going to close the door in the med bay so I can go in and heal that momentarily. We're still going to have to wait for the firebomb, well, the fire and the bomb. Our flak is doing terribly, so let's just shoot a missile at it. Ooh, breach. That's no good. Close that door. Can't use the fire beam if I can't get through the shields. Fire in a room that's inconsequential. I'm fine with that. You're going to try and run away. There's nowhere for you to run away to. Close all the doors. Other Rockman, come in here and repair this medbay, please. Firebeam can finally do things. So let's go like that. Cause a fire in their medbay. Don't think this has been particularly fantastically managed, but yeah. Could have been a lot worse, I guess. Why you just bombed an empty room. But you did set it on fire, which is rude. Better turn that med bay on, please. No, don't open the door. Go in there and clear the breach out. Don't need to fire that flak. We're just going to fire beam their shields and hope they don't quite do it. Actually, no, we should hit their flak. Black on the shields. Black on the shields it is. Because yes, this is not the place where we want to stall for time. I also know we don't have a pilot right now, which is, I would describe as suboptimal. Okay, everybody get back, because we do need the pilot so we can get the heck out of Dodge here. And we didn't get there in time and it blew up, because we closed the doors, because we are stupid. Like, pay attention. I'm concentrating so much on the fire situation that they have that I'm not actually paying attention to what we need to do. Which is just take them out and leave before everything else gets ruined. We can deal with the fire afterwards. Just get the blooming thing fixed. Fire in the sensors. Great. Get the Rockman in there. Oh my god, this is still on fire. Why is everything on fire? Okay, take that fire out so we can get out of here. Holy moly, did we butcher that entire engagement. I know not everybody's at full health, but I don't want to run the risk of getting caught by more fire. I'm just going to say no dice in this case. It's fine. Yeah, okay, well that's just unfortunate, but not too bad. Get the breach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to do this before we can do that. Maybe not enough system power. Oh, because the fire beam's still turned on. I was gonna say that's not true. Yeah, so we can breach. We're going to breach their shields before we do anything else, because otherwise we're going to be doing no damage anyway. I'm not going to bother hacking them here. We should not need to. Surely we shouldn't need to here. Okay, that's fine. Now that their shields are mostly down, aim for their weapons. If just their halberd is up, then this is fine. There's no consequences. I'm still going to use the breach missile, though. Just because it does so much damage, and we're mostly charged on it regardless. And our flat cannon seems to have all the aiming of a dead duck in the motorway, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm not using it this time around, though. I'm going to start healing people in a minute, so can we just get this done? Thank you. Alright. So let's start cycling people around for healing. Couple of you are healed. Excellent. Get you out of the way so I know you're already done. Lysander, Marcus, King, get in there. You guys are next. You're done. Get in there. You're already at full health. You're already at full health. Okay, everybody's at full health. Get out of the med bay. Go to your places that I have assigned you if I've even remembered to assign you correctly, in which case, maybe. Still no store, so just storeless. There's no store. I am not selling missiles. Can't. Oh, I did not do the numbers correctly here. Well, what we're going to do then is we're going to do that. Get a 3rd level of cloaking. And we're just essentially going to hide from them until our FTL is ready. Because apparently even doing our maths has failed on this one. No point powering up the flak. We will power up the breach. Get our 3rd level of shield up. And we're just going to auto-fire on their weapons, because we're not going to hang around, there's no point. We're not going to hack them, it's unnecessary. Although, for safety, I think we will. Hack their weapons, because they do have a variety bag of pain that could come our way. There we go, that's going to keep them busy for a while. And we're going to be more than safe to jump out. Yeah, so that's fine. That's all we were looking for. I am going to wait, be a little bit greedy, and no, I'm not going to. Next sector, we don't need to. I was going to say we can be greedy and wait for the timer, but we don't need to do that. We don't really like either of these options. We don't really have a system for dealing with shields, but drones, I think, we're slightly less bad against. What is this? Just all these sectors that don't give us any room to breathe at the start. 73 scrap. All this scrap and I can't do anything with it. Gonna get a 2nd level of yeah, get sensors. Gonna get another level of weapons even though I don't really need it right now, but that's preemptive. What we need to do is find a store and heal up. I'm willing to offer you up. I don't need any crew members, so 74 scrap is good. How have we still not seen a store? Please give me a store. I offered to help. They're probably going to say leave me alone, and they did. A store! They do exist! The fabled store! And it's full of crap weapons again. What is going on with this? Well, we're going to fix up. I mean, we have to. We don't need fuel. We don't need missiles. We don't need drone parts. We clearly don't need a Hermes missile. That's not what we're looking for. Ion Stunner is just not very good. I mean, it's not terrible in conjunction with the fire beam, but it's not what we're looking for. I mean, these anti-drone drones can go in the bin. We don't need those. Am I seriously about to buy an Ion Stunner? Because our options are that dismal? I'm going to buy it as a precaution. I don't intend to... I really don't want to use it. But we might have to. So, what's the plan? Ion Stunner... a missile, and then I don't know. We're gonna have to piece it together. The next sector is where the flagship. Are you kidding me? That's where the other 2 stores are. So we couldn't find any stores, and then we find 3 next to each other. Run another scan. No, we're going to save the drone schematic because it's money. Are you kidding me? Another? We've had 3 anti-combat drones. This run is wonky. This shop is also incredibly stinky, though, isn't it? What is going on? We don't need that. Get another 17 scrap out of my face. I mean, I'm going to grab mind control because it's useful against the flagship, but beyond that, these stores have been unbelievable busts. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Let's see if we can get a store that gives me something that I really want. Okay, this is definitely better. And it only has 1 page, and it's meant to be better. So, options. So we already have a flat 1. We could just double them up and have 2 flat 1s. Or we could have this laser charger Mark II. Takes more power to use. Technically, it's slower for the amount of damage you get, but you can charge up to... No, I still think this is the way to go. So we finally have a combination of weapons that might work. So breach bomb goes. So we go flak, flak, fire, which feels very reminiscent to a lot of runs I do, but it's not intentional. So really the question now is, do I want to use the Artemis or the Ion Stunner? Both have perks. So the Ion Stunner does obviously stop the crew from moving in the room that it hits. But the Artemis can just damage the room outright. I think we want to go with this, though. Which means we need to get more weapon power online stat. Oh, a distress beacon. That's genuinely very helpful. So we do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Something like that. Okay. Improve our reactor for 222. I'm going to say no. I don't think that's a particularly great deal. It's not awful, but I'm not blown away by it. Yeah, we'll do that. 32 scrap. We'll take it. We had enough hit points to try and protect them. Just a free stuff sector. Yeah, I'll take that segment and that beacon. No, we don't have an NG, so we can't get the good event for that, so I'm just going to ignore them. Pretty sure they just attack you and then they get pissy. So we're going to perform a scan of the area because we've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. We found it. Let's go try and beat it up. So you have this, take that off. Turn that down as well so I can get the fire beam on. So that's we're going to have to get more reactor power, clearly. This only takes 7 in total, though. Doesn't need the full 8. We already have 7. They do have hacking. Clearly we're going to go hack the shields. What are they going to hack? They're hacking our engines. Okay, well, it could be a lot worse. They do have a shield overcharger. Do I care about that in any way? I think I actually take a level off cloaking so I can power up the Ion Stunner as well. We want to go shields, weapons, and then we want to use the Ion Stunner on what? Probably the shields as well. Start doing the hack. And we're going to mind control the pilot, which will force the guy away from engines, so that'll reduce dodge. Okay, so we have just caused lots of pain for them. We're gonna cloak just so I don't forget to do it. There's not really a perfect time, I don't think, in this situation. We're gonna wait for the flak to fire so we can get the fire beam in for fun. Where do we want it to go? Boy, shields, drones. Which we got just out there in time. So yes, they have fires aplenty. They don't have much on the go for weapons. They're trying to run away, which I mean makes sense, but their engines I'm going to then set on fire, assuming we can get flak out there. Like that. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, so they're going to have a really difficult time running away. It's not probably going to happen. Automated reloader, we'll take it, because our ship is the most boring ship in the world and had no augmentations. It just makes us a little quicker at firing. It's not an amazing piece, but, I mean, it's better than nothing. To the last stand! With a ship that I don't think is that good. If I'm telling the truth. Well, at least all the repairs are on the way, so that's something. Just gonna go and grab them to get extra scrap. So, what do we want? We're probably gonna get a second level of piloting just as a precaution. Third level of hacking. And then the question will be, can we afford the fourth layer of shields? Only time will tell. Beautiful. Then we have to jump over here because it's the only one we can reach, so we're grabbing all the repairs prematurely. Let's hope it doesn't come to bite us. So we have supplies for days and days and days. Okay. 212 scrap. Ah, good old jump cup. I wish I had my own office. I literally have walls of cardboard. Oh well, what are you going to do? Where was I at? So yeah, we have 212 scrap. We can jump to the base. We're probably going to jump to a destination on the way just to try and pick up some more scrap. So we do have enough to get 4 bars of shield, but we wouldn't be able to power it up necessarily. I'm going to grab it anyway. And then let's hope there is combat here that we don't get absolutely wrecked on. Yeah, we'll aid the civilian ship. Oh, this is not what I'm looking for. So you, my friend, have some big old nasty super shield. You only got 3 levels of regular shield though. Okay. Not auto fire everything yet. We can't use hacking yet, so we might as well get our 4th level of shields lit up. They have a fire drone, an ion, and 2 missiles. Okay. Kind of scary. We can turn off. Yeah, mind control doesn't work through super shields either. Super shields are very, very good against what we have. Let's try and dodge everything. We do have 92% dodge. Okay, we did. So we can now cause fire. They do have a Rockman on their ship, but let's see if we can cause some fire. Okay, we did cause a fire in weapons. That'll slow them down a bit. Unfortunately, their Rockman is there too. Don't want the fire beam on auto fire yet. They're going to try and throw a missile straight at us. Not much I can do about it. And it whacked our cloaking, which is very unfortunate. Let's get our door mantis and I guess a Rockman over there as well. We do have 2 extra power, so I guess we might as well put it in engines while we're not using it in cloaking. Fire beam, do your thing. Ooh, just missed. That was just close enough for our cloaking. Yeah, we're not going to do the kill all the crew game. It's too dangerous right now. And we got an absolute ton. Just an absolute massive number of scrap. So if we still couldn't power everything, so let's do that as well. So theoretically, we could power almost everything at the same time. That was good use of time. So do we want to go here and then pin back? I think that might be a shade dangerous. I think we should just go for the Rebel flagship at this point. I think we're just going to have to deal with what we've got. Okay, so what's the plan of attack before we do anything? Clearly we're going to hack the shields. That's an absolute no-brainer. We probably want to turn engines down so we can mind control at least for 1 bar. I don't even think we need to cloak for 3 bars. I don't think that's what we need to do here. I think cloaking for 2 bars will be more than adequate. I think. Okay, so we're going to have black, and ion stunner all go for the shields, and then we can choose what to do with the fire beam, and then we can rebalance the flax afterwards as well. In fact, I'm tempted to not have the second flak. No, we should, because it's going to take us 20 seconds to get the fire beam on and go in anyway, right? They're hacking our hacking. I mean, it could be significantly worse. We're going to just mind control their pilot. Get hacking out there. And start immediately before our hacking gets hacked. Okie dokie. So, what do we want to do now? I think we want to send the second level of flak over to the missiles. We just ate the missiles the first time. I think that's still fine. And then the second time around, we should be able to be okay. Okay, fire beam. You can start setting things on fire, big style. We're going to start with your hacking, go down to the med bay. Wow, we really missed everything across the board there. That was terrible. And it hit our hacking too. Matthew, go and repair that, please. Once you can get in there. There is their missile, so let's dodge them, please. Thank you very much. Oxygen's nearly back online. It's getting there. Spare. Rockman, go over and repair the mind control for me, please. I'll turn the med bay on while we don't have anything else going for it. Beautiful. So they are very limited in shields, but we don't want the fire beam to auto-fire yet. Now we do. Okay, so what do we want to do then? So missiles are already struggling. I think we still want to try and set their hacking, their med bay, and their oxygen on fire. I still think that's the thing to do, because I'll keep them all away. Because we want to keep them away from shields as much as we can. And we can mind control the pilots. Gonna dodge all those while we're at it, because yeah, they're about to go down. Okay, perfect. So that phase went reasonably well. We took a couple of hits, but I kind of felt like we were doing strong. We had enough dodge initially to take the first shot without really taking too many hits. So we did all right. Let's get all of our guys healed back up. Let's go back into our relative locations. We're not... Well, we could theoretically use a drone part for hacking next time, but I don't remember if it's drone defense 1 or defense 2s that they have. Anyway, we'll see. Jump into the base. We're just going to pursue it alongside. We do have 57 scrap, which I'm going to try and not use yet. We'll use that for the third fight if we need to. So our mind control is free here. They do still have a reasonable amount of crew. They have just one defense drone, I think, on easy, yeah. But they do have the boarding drone, which is annoying. And he's going for shields. So let me take a Rockman over there to assist and take our Mantis over. Because we can probably do some reasonable damage. You can't mind control it. If only. So I can't do hacking straight away. I wonder if I'll be able to confuse it with the flak. Because we're still clearly going to fire everything on that off the get-go. We'll see. We'll see if it'll get through. Yes, it did. Perfect. Because it wanted to eat the flax instead. Which I am A-okay with them trying to do. Okay, so the boarding drone is gone. Lysander, I'm going to get you to heal. Just because we don't know where else it's going to go. We're going to mind control the pilot because we want the evasion to be down. We want to start making sure that we have hacked the shields. We were a little bit slow on that. Wasn't too bad. Firebeam can now start doing firebeam things. We still want to go medbay oxygen, or do we want to start trying to deal with Noemi and the missiles? Probably. Be something like that, right? Okay, we do have a fire in the drone control, and we have 2 fires in painful spot for them. Okay. Didn't quite win on the lottery this time to deal with the missiles the first go, but it's fine. Next time around we'll dodge them. Our mind control is not on fire, but our cloaking is. So let's get Matthew over there as the rock man. Get Allison over there. We're going to temporarily borrow our human to help the Mantis repair that. Beautiful. Here comes their drone attack as well, so we need to make sure that's dealt with. We only have level 1 available right now for cloaking, but it could be a lot worse. That's annoying, though. Okay. Turn the med bay on. That'd probably be a good idea. Get a Rockman and a Mantis over there. And then they don't have any shields up right now, so there's no point firing both flaks at it. We should aim at their drone control. Okay, our cloaking is down completely, which is unsurprisingly quite bad. Yep. Get everybody in there to maximize the chance of clearing that breach out. We can get our ion stunner back on. Stun whoever's in the shields at the time. Get out of there, Zoltan, and get out of there, Mantis. And turn off the hacking power there. Mind control the guy in piloting. Okay, so yeah, so the missiles are off. That's what I'm looking for. So missiles are off. We do still have drone shenanigans, so we're going to cloak. They only have 2 hit points, so we should be able to get everything else going like that. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Okay, so second phase done. We only again took a small amount of damage. We should definitely start healing people, though. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Yet again, our pilot's like, what's going on, guys? I don't see anything of any interest. He's had the easiest time of his life while everybody else is scrapping. And finally, Matthew, you healed up. Okay, get everybody back to places. 86 scrap. Anything useful we can do with it? We don't need to level up mind control because we're going to be using mind control defensively. So that's fine. we could go for another level of dodge. That's what we'll do, I guess, then. So we'll have that option in case we want to go that way. Okay, everybody's back where they should be. Gonna be what, something like that? Okay, and the pursue. We're gonna go pursue them. Doesn't really feel like a rock run by the end of this, does it? Oh well, what are you gonna do? So yes, we have the super shield to start off with. We can't immediately hack, so I guess we'll do that. And we're going to immediately just start firing again. Everything on shields to begin with. Fire beam doesn't do any damage, so I'm pretty sure it does not do anything to super shields. And you mind controlled our pilot. I'm going to say no. You're going to try and break our mind control yourself, are you? That's an interesting decision that you made. We're going to take a mantis in there just to distract them. We just want to distract them long enough that they will then have to run away. Okay, perfect. So now you're going to go run into doors to make it really hard for them to break in. Now, we're probably going to want to dodge the missiles on this occasion. But I only want to dodge them at a level 1 to try and get the charge back in time. I'm gonna do that. Oh, we didn't get hit, which is perfect. Okay, they have not run away. That was an interesting decision that they made as well. Okay, super weapons on its way, which is not good news because we're not really that well prepared for it. But we can now go in and hack. A little painful, but not too bad at all. Yeah, we can now go in and hack their shields offline. And then after our firing a flax and stunner, we should be able to start having some fun. Like that. Okay, so things we want to set on fire. Definitely the missiles, because they have no way of fixing them. So nobody's there. As long as we don't kill this person, Mr. Booga. We have a Mr. Booga. No, we had a Mr. Booga before they went the way of the Ooga Booga last time. Okay, now we can start doing the fancy feast. Yeah, level 2 cloaking should be fine. I don't want to eat that either, so we're going to hide. And the fire beam, in case we get the option, I want to do that. Again, I don't want to touch Mr. Booga. Can you stop using my guy to kill my shields? That would be great. Thank you. That next. Okay, yeah, so essentially all of their everything other than their lasers are on fire, and the lasers, I would say, are the least dangerous thing by a distance. This might hit me. Oh, it hit me in the oxygen. That's probably the most annoying thing it could have done, but we have a lot of oxygen on the rest of the ship, so we'll just send our Mantis in there. He'll get it done eventually. Not a huge rush, and we're done. Yeah. That went pretty well in the end. I thought we were going to be absolutely screwed when we couldn't find a shop with any other weapons. Yeah, Marcus, Lysander, Matthew, King, Jarek, Markle, Allison, and Maloney. This isn't Bologna. Why is Maloney here? Who knows? Let's go check the score. Well, it has to be better than any other score we've had because we only did one run and it was terrible. Admittedly, it was on easy. So, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. But I really wanted to show what this ship does and doesn't do very well. Great layout. That's about it. Everything else is bad. Oh dear. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. Give it the old likers. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.